Hello, welcome to the first inaugural full-length album reaction. I am so excited for it to be Kid A from Radiohead. This was not polled or chosen by the people, but one I felt has gotten mass popularity as far as an album out there and a band that is highly trafficked for the reaction market. And clearly this album holds its significant place in history. All you Radiohead fans out there, if you're watching this is exclusive to Patreon members. I know it seems a bit sellout to have these full album reactions be Patreon exclusive, but from where I stand, getting away with single song reactions on YouTube is one thing, but full-length reaction, we're talking about the way I do it, uncut. I don't like skipping or pausing or cutting out sections of the song. I don't want to diminish the product. I don't want to have to make 100 cuts through an hour's worth of an album and upload that to YouTube and gamble that it doesn't cause me trouble down the line. So every other week, as part of my week one loadout of content, the podcast will be Wednesday and the full album reactions will be Friday, which is when you're seeing this at its earliest today, Friday, May 27th. And then the following week, week two of my schedule, is all of this individual song reactions. I'm so happy to be here. I will never really try to run long with these intros. It's going to be very much how I do it on my regular channel with individual songs, jumping right into it, taking my notes as I listen. I will not be pausing until the ends of songs to elaborate, thoughts. I'm debating on whether or not doing a grading system. My good friend and I, for years, have sat and listened to albums all the way through and kind of landed on a decimal out of 10 figure for the songs as we listen to them. This feels like a 9.7. This feels like an 8.4. This feels like a 6.5. And then we've averaged the song rankings and then given the album a first listen rating out of 10. I want feedback on that. If that's something that's not really necessary to the artistic commentary, then I'll get rid of it. But I might try that this first time around just because it's kind of fun to do. So I'm going to jump into this, not waste any time. I am listening to Kid A by Radiohead, released in 2000, going on 22 years ago. I have never listened to a Radiohead album all the way through. I have literally only heard cuts of singles. I've heard the national anthem, How to Disappear Completely, and I believe Idiotech. Everything else is brand spanking new for me. And again, we're talking listening to an album start to finish as it's intended. I hope you enjoy. I'm here giving my honest reaction. I am not here to blow up smoke, for the camera. If I don't like something, it'll reflect. If I particularly dislike something, I'll let it be known. If I particularly like something, I will let that be known as well. So here we go. I'm going to jump into it. We are kicking things off with everything in its right place. I'm going to go like this, countdown, 3, 2, 1, bop, so that I know when I edit these things afterwards, when you see that, that's me counting in the track start so that I can overlay in the editing process. So you'll see me doing a lot of these hand cues for my later editing self. As they say, got the cans on. And everything in its right place. 3, 2, 1. Love the piano. Volume all the way up. Sheesh. What a fucking awesome intro, dude. Like, the build it is awesome from the get-go. It's almost like hype. Like, it's almost hype. Like, I could listen to that before a sporting event or a workout or something. It's just really groovy and just you're riding that piano the whole time. What I like, too, is it almost sounded like the piano was like raw and real, like you were in a room beside a real grand piano, and then it transitioned into almost like a synth, like an electronic piano. Um, yeah, just a total vibe, mood setter. I can already feel the emotional reaction stirring. I sunk into that immediately. Um, Again, not fluffing anything. I listening to music, finding new music, especially the music that I've integrated in my life now as some of my favorites. It's medicine for me and it's hypnotic to me. I feel clairvoyant when I listen to music. I am in it the second something is in my ears, in my brain, great opening track. I jotted down 9.5 for that immediately. That's as fair of a great score that I can give, without being a perfect 10, just for the sake of not giving something a perfect 10. Generally, if I really like a song, it's going to be somewhere in the 9s every time. I generally float around the 7 to 9 point. If I'm downturning to a negative connotation around a song, it's going to be in the 6s. 5.0, 6.0 doesn't really feel necessarily like the accurate 50%, 60%. Like, it's rare for me to give something a 4. Like, that's downturning into like actually disliking something. So 9.5 out of the gate, everything in its right place. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so excited to hear the rest of this. Kid A. 3, 2, 1, go. Got some digital sound effects, kind of computer-like. A lot of textures already. Really cool drum sounds. You got a synth raising in the background. really texture laden. Um, just a lot of it's like a digital bath. I think that's a Deftones song. Um, Kind of reminds me of Gorillaz' Plastic Beach album. I'm sure Gorillaz have taken inspiration from Radiohead. That bass coming in toward the end adds that extra thickness. The drums are like, I'm not sure if they're drum machines or they're real recorded and then they're kind of edited and overlaid and stuff like that. But they feel soft yet big, like effective, but they're mixed properly to the largeness that they should be in the mix. Not bad. Um, Fitting better again as an intro to this project, not so much a standalone track. That feels kind of in the realm of 8.8, 9, 8.9, something like that. Um, nah, you know what? Fuck this. This is stupid. I'm not doing that rating system because we're talking about we're talking about putting a number on something that might not have a certain bias to me or might not have the nostalgia it holds to me, and I don't want to have that be a factor that plays on something that might be really personal to someone else. You know, I would hate for my end result to be indicative of what yours, fuck that. That's stupid. I'm just going to add commentary. You'll see my reaction. This is going to be the gist.